What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? So I have an interesting video today. This is going to be the Possessed Saiyans team, and let me just go ahead and tell you, it is a complete waste of orbs, and I'll explain why I did this here in a second, but this will be the free-to-play Super Baby 1 unit. Does fall into actually pretty decent categories, but I wanted to pair this unit up with the rest of the other units, so unfortunately in this case we're going to use a Super Saiyan Rose double lead, so 120%, that's pretty much all you get. This is the Possessed Super Saiyan Trunks. This is the Possessed Super Saiyan Gohan unit. These are all GT units, by the way, obviously, because of Baby is pretty much absorbing all these Saiyans, but yeah, at the end of the day, these guys are really not good. That's probably the best way to explain it. But I did want to include them on the same team and see how they would perform. So initially, before the release of LR Super Baby 2, I was hoping that the leader skill would be in the line of some sort of Baby Saga, that sort of thing, where these guys would get a decent boost. I was really banking on that. Unfortunately, that's not the case. The category ended up being the artificial life forms. Feel like it's a little bit redundant they'd introduce that category, but regardless, I did want to showcase these units, if you can even call it a showcase, but because of, I went ahead and invested the potential orbs. I will go ahead and say it again. I repeat, it is a complete waste of orbs. Do not do what I did. Just enjoy it for what it is, and take it as you will. So the reason why I wanted to link up all these units together is Goten, Gohan, and Trunks, as well as the Super Baby 1 unit, share quite a few links. Mostly Thirst for Conquest, Coward, GT, Hatred of Saiyans, I think Loyalty and Super Saiyan, and Kamehameha. All those links are pretty much shared amongst all of them. The problem with these units is they're only helping themselves. Like, for example, the Goten unit only provides a ki boost of 3 to physical types. Trunks is a similar format. I think he provides a ki boost and maybe a defense boost. Gohan's the same way. Super Baby 1 is the only free-to-play unit within this team setup that actually increases attack and defense. So that's the reason why you're seeing such low numbers in terms of attack potential, because at the end of the day, these units are pretty trash, and you'd be a madman like me to pretty much invest the orbs into it. Again, I was hoping that the LR Super Baby 2 unit would have some sort of new leader skill for the Baby Saga or something like that. So I was really hoping that would happen, so I could actually showcase these units on a pretty decent leader boost. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So again, it is within the Super Saiyan Rose leaders. I did include the Turles unit just to help out. I mean, these guys need all the support they can get. You know what I mean? So that 40% definitely does help to attack for all allies, as well as the Thirst for Conquest link skill that Turles also has. I did end up pairing the Super Baby 1 unit to the Super Saiyan Rose because not only does Rose provide a defensive boost, but Rose obviously has a Super Saiyan link skill, as well as, I believe, Nightmare. So best setup for this guy potentially. Now again, and certainly leave comments and let me know if you guys would actually want to see these units showcased individually in their best case scenarios, because, for example, Super Baby 1 can easily be showcased better on either the new category, which is artificial life forms, or the transformation booster enhanced transformation category. There are a lot better units within that, and that could certainly boost up their stats a little bit in terms of attack potential, maybe even their defensive capability. So the Goten and Gohan unit and Trunks, they can all be in the Hybrid Saiyans category. So let me know if you guys want to see these units showcased in a much more better and ideal situation. I can certainly do that. So shoot away. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. But again, the whole point of this is running all these guys together, and that's really what I wanted to do initially for this video anyhow. I honestly wanted to include, again, you know, LR Super Baby 2 as a leader for these guys, but unfortunately not every single one of these units fall into the new category, so unfortunately that didn't work out as planned, but hopefully you guys are enjoying it. By the way, 500,000 in attack stat, that's probably the highest I've seen so far amongst any of these units, so that definitely puts it in perspective that yeah, it's definitely lackluster. But I think a lot of people probably wondered how these units were. I personally haven't seen too many of these guys ran at 100% potential, so certainly there's a reason for that. For lack of better words, they're complete trash at the time being, so you know, it's definitely the reason as to why you don't see them that frequently. But we do at least have Dokkan mode coming up with the Trunks unit, so at least he's got type advantage. We'll see how he does. I think at this point 500,000 would be very respectable in terms of potential damage output. Anything more than that I think is overly optimistic. Again, I could run these guys on Hybrid Saiyans team setup and they'll probably do a lot better, especially bringing in additional support units and stuff like that. But in this sense, you know, for the purpose of this video, I wanted to, again, run them all together and see how they would do. They do share a lot of linked skills. The problem is their passives are fully independent. They don't really, you know, help each other out. It's basically just helping themselves out, you know what I mean? So that's the only problem with this team, is you're only gonna get a certain boost per unit. It's not gonna be an overall complement to the team per se. So again, this is just for really shits and giggles. I honestly, I was on the fence about this for a long time. I really had plans on, you know, maxing out these units in the past, and I wanted to run these guys together, and I was, you know, really hoping that with the introduction of LR Super Baby 2 that it would be the right opportunity. Unfortunately, it didn't work out like that, but here we are with you know, finally a showcase for all 4 of these units. I haven't showcased these guys before. This is actually the first time I'm doing this, so definitely interesting. Pretty much what I expected. Trash ass units at 100% potential, but you know, who knows, maybe they'll get a Dokkan Awaken or something. I doubt it, but we'll see. Again, you know, these units are getting help with some of the supporting units in the rotation. Turles, again, I included him because they do need all the help they can get. Rose does help out with the defense as well, so you know, it's definitely limited capacity in terms of what these guys can do. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny just seeing their super attack animation, because I don't really watch, you know, I haven't seen much of their animations because I don't ever run these guys, you know. And for the potential levels, I really went with all out focus on criticals. I don't plan on using these units at all, really, so I was like, you know, for the testing of this video, I want to give the max level of crits I can give to these guys, and hopefully they do crit during the video, and we'll see how high the numbers actually are. So in that sense, you know, that's really the only reason why they have a focus on crits, even though I do favor it. If they had different passive setups where, you know, they could potentially help out the rest of the team, like for example the Ginyu Force or the Medical or Army team, you know, they complement each other and they actually help each other. So, you know, there's different ways to go about it, but this team really is just a fully independent, individual based type team. So unfortunately it's not good at all. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video at my potential Orbs expense. Again, I planned on doing this for a long time. It's been like, I don't know, like well over a year and a half where I was continuing to be on the fence about, you know, showcasing these units, and you know, I'm finally doing it, so I guess it's okay. You know, that served its purpose. I don't have to worry about it anymore, so went ahead and knocked it out. But again, if you guys want me to showcase these units properly in a better setup and environment with different categories, definitely leave a comment and let me know. I can provide at least a more ideal situation for each of these units. So, you know, if you do have an interest in seeing how they are within different categories, certainly let me know, and I can do that for you. So again, this is the showcase for the Possessed Saiyans team, including the free-to-play Super Baby 1, as well as the rest of the free-to-play units. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, thanks for watching, and stay tuned as always for next time.